Because Weehaw's getting glimpsed way on back. Oh, wait. I'll come with you, he says. Nice save.
Okay. And a save. All right, there you go. Pablo saving the day.
Oh, look at that hopium. Look at the power, guys, of just positive mental energy. All right? It's good, right? You think happy thoughts, happy things will happen to you.
Okay. Do you believe that?
So anyway.
That's fair. The one plus side is that Glimpse is skilled up level 1 for Mary. Obviously not as bad as it used to be, since Glimpse got some damage added to it, but there's something to be said there where, people don't always love this as a choice for the Disruptor to start level 1.
Hey, it's great now. It's okay. It doesn't matter anymore. The damage makes it, like, the value is actually there.
Yeah.
It's 70 mana. It actually does a decent amount of damage. It's totally fine. If you happen to hit it like near the max, it's like pretty good value. So It was worth it for the almost first blood.
That's fair. Yeah, it does run into some issues with like the cooldown on it being pretty long, but definitely better than it used to be. And you can see there mid lane already starting off. It's going to be a battle of two farming-oriented heroes. Weehaw, they get Dire on Team Bald Reborn, which means they can play this Coddle and feel pretty comfortable about his stacking in the jungle. We'll see how efficient he's able to be in this one.
Yeah, he's got a tough act to follow there with how well Soikov did it in the previous match. And in terms of just like sure, remember he died? He got like solo killed by Weehaw early, and then he still went right back to that jungle, got a bunch of stacks up, and immediately went bottom and just scored a double kill and just sort of rolled from there with the urn. It can be done this game, for sure. Some of the heroes are a little bit more annoying to catch, like a Faceless Void, and then he has to contend with a Disruptor as well, which I think is a pretty cool counterpick to this this mid-Coddle with how he plays, right? Like, you're really going to mess with a lot of his timings. He's very vulnerable. He likes to weave in and out, and so getting Glimpse back can result in quite a few problems for him.
Well, and that's going to be that lockdown and control, pulling him back into position is going to be stuff that they're definitely looking for. And Weehaw does need to be a little bit careful as these levels get up higher and higher, because there's a potential that Soikov could try and do some damage to him, maybe throw out one of those flame breaks or something if the stacks get high enough on the sticky napalm. But one thing that we're seeing already is a better start to this game in this laning stage. With Bengen playing on the Silencer, can deal a little bit better with those Eidolons. Pablo just going to punch Mary a few times, force him back.
I like how you're getting that in nice and early while we're at 10 last hits for the highest.
I mean, you got to do what you got to do, you know?
It is going better than last time. You know, the Enigma only has 3 denies so far, not 25.
Right.
As he might find by the end of this laning stage. But once again, some things stay the same. Gork again losing his courier. Not committed to safety of his courier. That is for sure. Do not enter into his services.
True.
I don't know what happens to his editors, but they are not cared for. That's what I'm seeing right now.
Jesus. They're going to try and have a little bit better of a time up here, but you can see the main hero that's kind of fallen behind a little bit is the Faceless Void. Not able to get that much at all down bottom. Zip Zapper having a much better time with Pablo, but does have a big creep wave coming in now, or rather in a second here. And Mary gonna glimpse Zip Zapper back a little bit, create some distance, and Pablo snowball. Time dilation. There for the slow. Mary in some trouble. Does have Fairy Fire. Pops it now. Keeps it actually. Wait, is Pablo dead? Doesn't look like it.
Oh man, he wants that courier. No, he can't get it. Not quite fast enough. Too dangerous.
But yeah, you can see there Bengen having a much better time and can just throw out those Glaives of Wisdom and really chew through those Eidolons rather than the double melee lane that they had last time around.
Weehaw here, though. 20 last hits, leading the board. And he's going to run on back to his camps here. Maybe the next 5 minutes or so. Oh, he's going to come right now. And unfortunately, still blocked. As those were set down earlier there by Mary. So very well done. Pretty frustrating to have to deal with. He's going to notice that right now that camp's missing. And yeah, only a single camp that he's able to stack at the moment.
I mean, I don't know if he actually did notice it. Hasn't brought out any sentries or anything. No pings. So
I think
might
he probably
remain blocked.
He probably would have illuminated the first time he went there. I wasn't watching, but you would have illuminated, right? And not and seen something not hit. So, but yeah, unable to get the D ward.
Mary in some trouble now. They have Cookie and level 2 Scatter Blast. Won't go in for the kill on the Disruptor. Instead, wants to spam all of that harassment onto Palantimos with his time lock on cooldown. Nice way to do that. Okay. Yeah, trying to make Palantimos have a worse game, it feels like.
Ooh. Bangan rotates over now, but he doesn't actually go for any D wards. I don't know if there was like no communication. I feel like he actually had an opportunity to go. Oh, wait, now he's coming back. Oh, no, he's just dealing with the small camp. Okay. I feel like he had an opportunity to get in there and try and help his Kotlo right now, but not going to happen.
I mean, both of those camps being blocked at this point in the game is really tragic for Weehaw. I mean, he's not even going to get an opportunity to be as efficient as Stoikov was because he just doesn't have access to the camps.
Yeah, I think as long as it's ready by like maybe the 6 minute, like, it would be really nice to be able to get over there and deal with that. But I mean, part of the problem is that they have a Spectre in the safe lane, so I definitely understand the inability for Bengen to make a lot of moves. Like, he's already gotten a decent amount of space for these pulls right now, but he doesn't want to risk anything too much further. Because Yond is running over to contest said pull right now. And no kills. I mean, remember last game how crazy and chaotic things got early on in this game? This time we're just hanging out. No big kills happening.
Maxing, relaxing. Bengen moves in now, drops down, or picks up the bounty rune rather, but doesn't drop down any sentries. So
on the plus side, they will despawn before the 7 minute by just a couple seconds, so that's convenient.
Snowball to get up to high ground. Pablo going to be glimpsed back in though, and that will be the first blood. Mary draws it on the Disruptor. A nice little injection of gold and has enough for boots.
Yeah, and actually only one of them is going to dissipate, so there'll still be one more block to go. They finally get their first blood. I do like what Snare brought up as well during the panel, because, I mean, one of the best things to look for that Faceless Void is that nice, that damage. And Kezu mentioned, like, oh, well, Stoikov, it's going to be a lot of damage.
Snowballed in, no heroes rotating to help. Yon comes in late, and he might just go down after the Bat Rider goes down, too.
Yeah, they end up going the other way, so it'll be all right. But yeah, like Kezu said, like, you know, eventually you get so much damage, you can get kills in the chrono by yourself and like isolate heroes during these fights. But it's also, you know, that nice easy snowball. Sometimes it's not even about the Faceless Void; it could be about the support itself, who gets a benefit by being able to rotate with the carry and get kills, like the Snapfire, old school Witch Doctor combos, those sort of deals. They definitely don't have that this game, but they have clock, so it's okay.
Well, speaking of clock, he's going to get punished and killed, and it looks like Pablo is going to be the one that's left behind, as Stoikov going to run right on top of him there with the Firefly. Still a lot of duration left on that one, and yeah, Pablo goes down.
And even had a point saved up there just in case he wanted to go for a lasso or something, but there was no TP anyway.
Mary hanging around this area underneath a ward. Does not have any sentries for himself. You could see Weehaw over in this area too. I think that they caught sight of him with that other ward placed down. Seeing the movement of that Coddle around here. Stoikov, level 7. Doesn't have the 2 points committed yet. Wanting to see if he can find a kill with the lasso or not.
Is it just me, or do you feel like Weehaw's going to buy something that's not earned? Like, do you think he's just going to buy, like, a Dagon or something? I don't know what it is. So my heart is just telling me that Weehaw's not going to do the Spirit Vessel build, even though I think he should.
Yeah. Maybe. We could see it.
We'll just hope. Although I'm kind of down for a Dagon.
Really low. Like, dropping. Can they get the kill? Yon makes the move over, and another time where they can't quite bring down this Enigma. Clockwork underneath the tower, getting chased by Weehaw with the full creep wave there. He's able to get through, but the TP rotation, Stoikov, that's going to cancel that one. And snap ulti onto Palantimos, finds enough to bring him down. Bunch of weird stuff.
Like, what a different game so far for Zip Zapper.
Yeah.
This is looking a lot better. I mean, he is third on the net worth right now. Gets the kill with the ulti. Actually feels like you're pressuring his Snapfire. You know, one of the reasons is that it's much easier to play with a melee hero. Not to say they should have lost the last lane with the Rubik, but everything's smoother with Tusk compared, I think.
Well, Tusk now is going to get caught in kind of no man's land along with Zip Zapper himself. The Glimpse pulls back Pablo. They will finish off one. Pablo wants to take down Mary. The Enigma did die while all this was going on, and Mary barely able to survive through that. The tower regen and armor keeping him alive.
All right, WEU, what do you got for me? I bought
he goes for it.
Coward. 500,
That's the way to go.
500 gold bonus after. He's like, fine. All right. Got to do it.
But yeah, this game at least feels like we're going to get to see some Dota being played. Like last game was just a complete and total stomp. This time around, it feels like Team Bald Reborn have kind of fixed a couple of their woes and put themselves back on the map here.
Now, our other condition from the last game is the haunt. You know,
right.
we got to actually work Gork into this whole equation. So that's been a bit of an issue, I'd say. So next kisses maybe 17 seconds. You know.
Yeah.
Gork though very low in the stats, but he got the occult bracelet, so it just needs a little bit of health, and his mana will be fine from now on.
That's true. Could be helpful.
He just bought a clarity too. What a waste.
I might have to head back home at some point here soon. And the side of Team Bald, it looks like they want to get aggro before everything else comes out. Global used to secure the kill onto Palantimos. That is nice. So very well played.
So free in combination there, yeah.
Mary is over in the area still. Doesn't quite have level 6. Really close to getting that one here as the big rotation down from Team Bald Reborn.
But look mid. Yond is sitting here smoked up. They have a ward. He's trying to get behind the tower. He's just... Oh, well, now Soikov's going to abandon. But they were really hoping someone would come and defend this tower.
Yeah.
For the free kill.
Hook shot. They find one. Bengen in some trouble here. Gets the last word off, but Mary moves in. And they bring him down.
Nice kill steal, Mary. Well done.
Love to see that one. Are they going to dive the coddle here?
Mihai is looking for some charges.
Hello, how are you, sir? They go for him? Nah, they're not going to. A little bit scary once they saw the Tusk was nearby. Yond, no hook shot available. 30 seconds away.
Blink looking like he's a Tumblr's toy or something. He moved over that cliff, but...
Yeah.
Little escape there. Nice hiding in the trees.
And it is a 2,000 gold lead now at the 12-minute mark for Team Bald Reborn.
Turns out it's just Coddle all the way down, huh?
Right.
Nice glimpse TP down bottom there from Mary as he's being pressured by WEU.
Are going to need to get into some of these defensive items at some point. You can see the mech coming out will be pretty big for Water Rune Enjoyers. As Blink takes the top tier 1 tower away. Yond, you need to contend with Pablo here. Spots him as he heads on through the trees. But Palantimos is going to come take over this lane for a moment as they will Bengen back a little bit closer with the battery assault and the time dilation. That is enough for the kill. The static storm down, finding this Tusk. Can they kill him off, though, in time? It doesn't look like it.
Well, they're holding strong. There's still a haunt if he goes too far in Stoikov there, but...
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Gork needs to be a little careful right now, though.
Yeah. He's going to back up to his own side of the river. 6-6. Very even matchup.
Yeah, we're not seeing it get out of control like the previous match, but at least Team Bald are not behind, obviously. But this still isn't a very similar Coddle performance. You know, the 1-0-1, not able to immediately start stacking these kills on the urns. Doesn't quite have the same aggro potential that we saw from Stoikov in the previous match, where he was just connecting with everyone, partially because he had that clockwork on his team last time too.
Yeah.
Just like, you know, Jan playing again. That hero just enables those really aggressive mids so well.
I will say, though, the ability to play later on with Spectre, I think, is going to be really nice for WEU, because, you know, your health becomes your damage on that hero. So all of the regen and heal that's going to be coming out is going to be really helpful.
There's also, like, cool recall combos you can do with, like, the Snapfire coming into play as well, like bring her in.
Yeah.
And you're gonna have the global help of the silencer there too. So even if they're not set well for engagements, they can do pretty well. Oh,
Hook shot to a friend and TP out for Yond. So slow start to this one. It looks like Greaves might be the option that Water and Enjoyers try and play around. For Team Bald, they're also getting close to Greaves. So they're going to have this same like high aggressive potential and playing together with a rundown here onto Palantimos. A lot of heroes in the area, and he's just going to Chrono. And now the global, and now the runaway, and in trouble. Everything dropped. Palantimos dies while using Chrono, and Stoikov has to get out of here also. Static Storm down, Yond trying to play intercept as Gork is going to be dropping down fairly low under tower. And in fact, with the lasso, he just walks right into him. Gork is dead, and I think that Stoikov lives too. Team Bald going a bit too far forward, and they get punished hard by this one. Glimpse pulls Pablo back, and a couple more hits. The cookie keeps him in place. That is a bit of a dive from Team Bald.
Just a beautiful cogs as well right there. Like the perfect separation to essentially like pull Gork down the cliff there. And you saw him trying to escape, trying to get back out, but there's a lot of pinball action happening here. We got lassos, we got blinding lights, pushing and pulling. Some walls come up between the cogs and the connect fields. It's very hard to maneuver in this battlefield. But the initial start with the global silence on the Faceless Void is like, gonna be really frustrating for Palantimos because like he has no choice. Like on the one hand, he tries to escape using the speed in the Chrono, but even that's not enough.
Oh, this would be a big kill for them.
List here.
This is a nice kill. They bring in numbers, and Yon just gonna give up his life for this one too. Walrus punch out. Water and Enjoyers lose a couple. Okay. Not bad from Team Bald. Good reaction.
Yeah, I like how aggressive they're playing on this here, too. Really flexing that keep of the light. Going for the Force Staff as well, so that he can keep sort of toying with that front line.
Yeah.
And obviously, versus a Clockwork. Everyone on the team's going to be happy about that. And now it feels like this game, when the Agnums comes out, like they're actually going to be able to play. Like they're at a point where they can threaten with that. And it's going to feel like it's something that is going to actually improve their standings in these engagements. So... Water Enjoyer is really just trying to find a way to maybe get Blink involved, I think. Feels like they haven't really had a fight where the Enigmas had a chance to do much.
Yeah. I think the next couple of minutes are going to be pretty pivotal before those couple of items come out. Do we see Water and Enjoyers try and take a fight, or is it going to be Team Bald hitting with their Greaves timing coming online before Water and Enjoyers? Could be a nice little window for him here. Of course, need to wait for that haunt. 30 seconds till it's off cooldown. But they're very much playing together right now. Team Bald know that this is a point where they're very strong. And a blink done on the Tusk, too. Yeah, this is all coming together for them right now.
Yeah, it really is. And you saw Blink for a little while was considering, I think, like maybe going for the Blink, because that's what you do sometimes when you're a little bit behind and you feel like your offlaner can't get in there. But obviously, buying the Blink on the Enigma into the Silencer feels kind of sketch. You really don't want to put too much pressure on that black hole. Even trying to play around it can be very difficult. So he's just going to try and cover himself with the Greaves and hope that he can either just enable his team by popping it after Global and just, you know, at this point, I feel like he just has to throw out some bad black holes and hope that it forces a global and it gives more space to Palantimos in the engagements.
Right. Yeah, that could be a big way to win this. I mean, that is the thing, right? They've got 3 giant teamfight ultimates with Static Storm, with Black Hole, and of course the Chronosphere. But Mary, one of those ulti providers, is going to get brought down by Weehaw. So Team Bald managed to find another pick off here, another Spirit Vessel charge, while they are building into their next set of items a Lincoln Sphere for the Coddle, and still trying to finish off that Aghanim Scepter for the Spec. Oh, Megan. Okay. Yeah. Just jump, just kill him. Why not? Oh, holy moly, so it ran in.
He almost had BKB. Like, it was nearly there. Now Blink also being pressured.
They have any way to break it? Not going to. The snowball pulls him back to the base instead. But they hit a pretty good timing right there. Just Batrider sticking around too low HP.
kind of dangerous because there is turnaround potential thanks to Yond on that clockwork. Like, that could be something to watch out for, but not able to find it there. Dodges some spells here. We got Ice Shards flying through. Silencer AoEs now an Illuminate. All right, finally he gets clipped. And Team Bald not feeling confident enough quite yet still to progress through there. And you gotta think Water Enjoyer is just hoping for some Blink Daggers to, or sorry, some BKBs to come up now on Faceless Void and Bat Rider.
Right. Yeah, those BKB timing's going to be really important for them. And, you know, on the side of Team Bald, they are definitely controlling the map right now as far as pushing that second objective, that like tier 2 objective of a tower, or trying to think about Roche. It's not the easiest in the world for them until they get into like another item like a Manta on the Spectre or something like that.
Yeah, it's pretty slow. And I think also they're going to rely very heavily on the vision moving in towards the mid game. At this point, I do think Team Bald should be able to play with this game and win. Because, you know, that's what happens. You accrue a 6k lead at 20 minutes. Typically, that means that as long as they don't have, like, the perfect initiation, even if they kill one of your heroes first, you tend to have enough strength to still fight back and win the engagement because you're just so over-leveled and over-itemized. But, like you were mentioning earlier, there's so much team fight on Water Enjoyers that if they catch Bengen first, for example, like with their clockwork, you know, there are opportunities here.
Palantimos, though, needs to be careful, and that global is out. I mean, that's the danger. They saw that everybody from Team Bald was heading up there and stick around a bit too long trying to finish off that last creep wave. They get the kill onto Faceless Void and immediately into the pit. Now, this is going to take them a while.
It's a bit of a slow burn, isn't it? And there is a full 9-second BKB on Bat, and he wants
Stoic off. Ready. They have Static Storm down the black hole onto 5. Oh my god, Team Bald, what have you done? Is it going to be enough though? Can they bring them all down? 5 heroes, black hole, but they just didn't have enough damage. Oh my god, Pablo. I mean, sometimes you just get black hole as 5 heroes, I guess.
I think that's only like the second time in my casting career I've ever seen a 5-hero black hole with no Blink Dagger.
Dude, where's the vision?
It's a rare
down, like anything.
No, here's the problem. It's because they have all this vision from their heroes that they forget about it when they want to fight.
Dude, he literally walked up, no smoke, and black holed all of them. Like,
that man just walked up and down smash.
Imagine if that. Imagine if that Illuminate hadn't been charged beforehand, and they didn't get that. Like, it would have been over.
Imagine if Enigma was still the same old hero with Midnight Pulse actually being broken.
Oh my god, dude. I can't believe that just happened. Oh god.
Oh, that's the good stuff. We love some of that. All right, here we go. Oh, here we go. Yes, bring it back, ladies.
Like, what?
Man, if this happened in your pubs, the amount of chat that immediately starts happening. Who wasn't outside? Why were you standing outside the pit? Why is everyone in here?
Oh man. All right, well, let's see how much that changes things, because back in the real world, there is going to maybe be a fight here again. I mean, at the end of the day, it just gave him an Aegis on Faceless Void. It pulled him back into the game a lot, I feel like, getting that Aegis, but also getting some gold off of it. Stoic off down low, but will be fine. Does have Illusion Rune. Non spot zips after. And as they head up to the top side, they find one. Mary going to be left behind here. Had Static Storm, didn't want to drop it.
Yep. He will tank the gank so Palantimos can be on the run here. Just leave him alone. He needs to find his BKB. And that's essentially what this Aegis is doing. It's giving him like a slightly better chance at getting some risky farm to get that BKB.
I'm still just dumbfounded. What we just witnessed.
It is hard to speak right now. I will agree.
Oh, Pablo walks up the hill, finds one. It's Palantimos.
Ooh.
And he's fine. Blake just able to threaten them back. Now, Jan's in some trouble, but he's got Tranquils going. His Tranquils are going that whole time. Gork runs in. The Chrono connects onto 2. It's going to be Tusk low, but not quite dead yet. Blink in Trouble is going to die. Palantimos took down one, but can they take down any more? Yond is going to die. Stoikov tries to take down Gork. The lasso comes out. Oh, the illusion rune being held. He thought he was safe. He's not safe. And now Palantimos is coming back to life. Dude, illusion rune against silencer. Too freaking good. Palantimos? Is he going to be okay here? Does have time dilation and WEU now. They have glimpse ready. They need to kill off Mary. And they will do just that. BKB delivered.
Right.
And now Palantimos, he's ready to battle, walks uphill.
Dude, I don't know.
Can he take this fight against everybody? He thinks so.
I don't know.
And with Stoikov, maybe there's a chance. Push back there. Zip Zapper tries to go for the kill. Stoikov low. Yond, he's back to life. They find him. Oh no, it is not quite what they needed on Team Ball. This time dilation decimating and bringing down this Coddle low. But now Palantimos, he went too far. Pops the Mask of Madness, needs to jump, can't jump. What are we watching? Oh,
I get the desperation that he wants to make that play. That is kind of understandable. I mean, they did a nice job of kiting, and they eventually get Zip Zapper, but I think that's a pretty low chance of success to just like jump in and run at them like that. But hey, you know, they're all a bunch of squishy heroes. Oh, hey, Gork's back.
Yeah. They try and go now onto Yond. And Walrus Punch connection for the kill. 5k gold lead being held here.
Does that matter right now? Does anything matter right now between these two teams?
Yeah. I mean, it
just
feels a little bit crazy.
They have no cares for these numbers. Physical goods, materialistic things. It's only ideals. And their ideals are fight.
That's interesting, you know? We're in a new metaphysical world where,
yeah,
you know, the realm of pure ideas of fighting.
Listen, once the black hole event horizon captures 5 people without a blink dagger, things get weird.
True. Well, he's getting that blink dagger. Think about how good that's going to be.
I wouldn't even buy it. Be like, I don't need it anymore. I've proven myself.
Yond getting set up over here. They don't have their Snapfire with them, which has the Greaves. But Team Bald playing with a lot of confidence right now. They get the pipe completed on the Enigma. I mean, again, I think about how different this game looks if they just get that Aegis on Team Bald and close it out easily from there. But maybe it wouldn't have been easy regardless. They're ready to fight. Hook shot in. They find the Coddle. Cogs looks for the pushback. Catches on Bengen. Has to back away now. Yond in very far. Tusk away from the rest of his team. Can they bring him down? They got him caught. Chrono on the 4. Oh, not again. Not like this. The black hole on the 3. Team Bald. What has happened? It's gone wrong. The global is finally out. Oh, and they have to back away because the buyback came from the Tusk. Oh, man. They're standing together. Woo.
Oh, my God. This is all because of it's the old double bubble strats, the Synderen strats, the Kezu strats, the Escape Gaming strats. Double bubble. Just layered on top of each other. Things will work out in the end.
True.
And the lead is dwindling.
It is. It has dwindled quite a lot. I mean, I guess that's one of the things that's sort of obviously, like when you have these Batrider heroes, things like that just sort of spam out stuff, it makes the fights look weird as Palantimos is going to die bottom. Like people get discombobulated, positioning falls apart, but it really has been, I mean, it feels like the big ultis are the ones that are winning them these fights here consistently.
Yeah, that is something that we mentioned earlier, was if they could just get there and find those big team fight ultis, that will be their key back into this game. Because, you know, Team Ball, they're very, like, pick-off based and sort of, like, momentum based off the Keep of the Light. And, oh, how about a momentum gainer there? Oh,
this is really big. They got him. Hook shot after. Cogs for the pushback. And Malefice, everything thrown down. WEU barely surviving here. Gets some extra regen, trying to stay alive. The pushback, he's living. This man is living. They glimpse away Gork. Not a bad play, but they don't have enough to kill off WEU. They dropped everything on him, and they couldn't get him.
Ooh, that was huge. But great defense inside their own jungle there. Water Rune Enjoyer is trying to get back in this game by some additional kills. And it looks so sweet, too, right? Like, Bat gets the double bounty rune. He's feeling all hot because his team's getting some sweet gold. So he blinks, pops the Lincolns, grabs them, but not enough damage there. You know, no black hole to throw down this time. Mr. Blink here.
Ooh, and Disruptor is getting towards an Aghanim Scepter. So we're going to have a purple hole, a blue hole, and a black hole all together in this one. And if Coddle gets Ags, we got a white hole also.
Wow, thank you. That's great.
No problem. That's
Holy
crazy.
moly.
Holy moly.
It's going to be
That's
like
right.
Swiss cheese up in here. It's just holes everywhere.
Radiant's bottom tower.
I love Swiss cheese. It's really delicious.
Radiant's
You know, with the age category of who watches Dota, it's going to be like Holes. The movie.
The movies, yeah.
You
that's a
guys
good
all
point.
remember that?
Dude, I love that movie. Mary, gonna get dropped. Shia LaBeouf, never forget. And Snapfire Kisses, gonna go out. A 5k gold lead has been built back up with a minute until Roche. Surely now, Team Bald has what it takes to claim this Aegis and shut down this game.
Why would you say it like that?
middle tower is
What?
under attack.
What do you mean? What are you talking
I
about?
mean, whatever could go wrong in the Roche bits?
No, there's no implication there.
Okay.
Man, big games, big wins. Let's see what ends up happening next as we get into this next couple of minutes here that could be game deciding. Oh. Water and Enjoyers. They are playing around
here.
in an area here that makes me think they're going to go for a smoke with Yond. Yeah, 5 heroes likely
I
to
gotta
smoke
say,
together.
I was just about to say, Yond not popping off this game. Gotta say, this has been one of the the least impressive Clockwork performances I've seen in this DPC, and that's because I hold them in high regards. That's right, crickets. Like I agree, crickets from Yond. I expect a lot out of this guy, so he's about to turn it up right now. Definitely
if
not
he can
gonna hook
do it.
Child's Enigma. Stand back, Blink.
Ooh, rocket flare off cooldown in 2-1. They're actually trying to avoid the Clockwork, it looks like. They spot the Snapfire. Now they realize everybody is over on this side of the map. And I think a recognition by Bald that Water and Enjoyers just smoked up. Who are they going to find? Oh, Palantimo's stuck. That's fine. He'll get out of there soon. And they're going into Roche. Wait a minute.
Scary versus the Haunt.
Wait a minute. Are they really going for this?
Okay, they have Global and Kisses right now.
This is a very bold play right here. And yeah, realizing this is not going to work. They haunt. Okay,
Oh,
maybe
hey,
now
this
they
is
can
good.
go.
Yeah, this is nice. That was really nice to back out when they did. That was so smart, actually.
Yeah, they show
A
a
wasted
couple.
Haunt comes out. I mean, he does have the axe, so it's still, dangerous.
Right. Yond steps forward.
Radiant's middle tower is under
Still
attack.
good vision. Gork checking, see if there was a rune. It's an illusion that Stoikov has. So he has got another one of these moments where he has the dispel available for low cost. And yeah, shards out. Roche low.
blink on
Kisses
Pablo?
coming out already. And the cogs push back onto Pablo. Gork, he snatches the Aegis. Oh, with the shadow step. What a play. He made it happen. He might die twice for this, but we'll see. Pablo turned upon first. They're going to find him. Cogs already out. Pushes back onto 2. Palantimo's in trouble with no more BKB. Can he get brought down? He will. Weehaw now trying to take and find the kill on Stoikov. Gets the push back there with the blinding light. But the Aegis steal was what they needed as they find them all and bring them down. Big plays from the Spectre.
Ooh, very nicely done. The fact they get to keep it after as well. The Aghanim's Roche shard was at least taken there by Face's Void as Weehaw. Oh, didn't have the scythe back yet. No chance for the cancel here, but Blink, don't move. Just
Might
stay
need to
there.
move. Get the hell out of here.
Oh,
my
I think
God.
they know.
Yeah, he gets out of there in time. Okay. All right, so Aegis on Spectre, a 9k gold lead. That fight around the pit going much better for Team Bald Reborn. There are still some dangers coming up and looming forward. Like we talked about, that Disruptor Aghanim Scepter, 3/4 of the way towards it.
Okay, nice. We also still haven't seen like the big flex of the black hole for a while, I feel like. didn't get used there. Maybe we'll have a chance for that to pop off again. Of course, he still doesn't have a blink. He just have the shard. That additional just like stun and control in the Aether Lens. I do like that build quite a bit. Especially when it's a bad black hole game versus Silencer.
Right.
Also, Zip Zapper is he has the Chrysalis and he has the talents for Little Shredder, but he doesn't have the level 20 yet.
But he's prepping.
So it's not, it's depressing though,
That's true. He'll get there soon. Don't worry, surely. Soikov again forced back. Does have that BKB, has to use it now. But that's a lot used. Continues to haunt forward with the Aegis in hand. He feels comfortable with it. They just blow up Palantimos. Everybody grouped together. He pops the Greaves, pops the pipe, but eventually they bring him down. Immediately globals to break that black hole. So Team Bald able to force out a couple of bad ultis and now jumping in for more. They find him, chase him, can't quite get him there. Y'all catches 3 now. And Static Storm available, connects on the 4. It's a lot of damage out. Do they have enough though? Zip Zapper tries to chase him and find his catch on the Soikov. They don't have enough to kill him. They do.
Wait. They have lasso. They have lasso.
They have lasso, and he's about to get lassoed. He's going to get pulled into base. They try and break that Blink Dagger, and they do actually manage to make it. The jump in, Disruptor is out. Stoikov gets the lasso, pull back onto the Spectre, into the fountain. Get on over here, buddy. Gork, can he survive through it all? Is it going to happen? He gets
the double
forced to the side, but no, it's not enough. Oh my God, they get him.
He drifted.
Guys, there's still a tier 3 tower. Like, they did no structural damage.
Dude, Blink's still chasing. He's not done.
Oh my God, Zip Zapper, you got to get out of here. All right, he will.
Oh my God, poor Stoikov was trying to lasso that whole fight, and he was so low, and there's cogs, and he can't move, and he wants it so bad, and these blinding lights and illuminates are flying into the well, canceling his blink. He just can't get it.
Jeez, man, I don't know. This is this game has gotten off the rails. This game has gone pretty far off the rails.
It's gone rogue. It's out of our hands now.
True.
God, WEU is absolutely huge, though.
He is. Top net worth in the game. Yeah, Snap, Daedalus, level 19.
Daedalus, but not level 20.
It's okay. They're getting there. He's almost got it. Think about the timing when that comes around. It's going to be so strong. I mean...
Oh,
Trent,
man, that's great.
I can't help but think also that this game still could completely turn around and swing into the favor of Water and Enjoyers if Team Bald make 1 or 2 misplays.
Or 94 misplays, perhaps.
Okay.
Just a number I'm pulling out of thin air here.
94 of them. That's fair.
Yeah.
I mean,
I will say that Aegis...
Yeah.
That Aegis did so much work for them because the way they were able to just like go high ground, and he hits that bash on Faceless Void. That like broke the entire defense. It was just like Scythe into chained bash from the Spectre, and that was just it.
Right.
Now Palantimus goes down, game gets hard. But it's gone now. So maybe, maybe they get an Aegis on Palantinos next time. We're going to have a crazy fight around the Roach Pit. We're going to need to flex all these big team fight spells from Water and Enjoyers that are still in the mix. And the Agnums will hopefully be there for Disruptor by then. So maybe that'll catch someone off guard. Although they're not that dependent on the items per se, right? Like the only one with a BKB out of the 3 cores is just the Snap.
Right. That's true. And that's something to consider also. I mean, I guess the other thing that I'm sort of thinking about with this game is like if Refresher gets out on Silencer, which it looks like he's getting close to, it's going to be a pretty rough window for them as Mary going to be brought down again, and the Haunt in. Stoikov won't get caught by the bash. Instead, they turn their sights onto Yon. So that's Haunt used for 2 kills.
Yeah, he's having fun. He's looking like he's really enjoying this Spectre game compared to the last one. That's a lot of gold.
Yeah.
Save some for the rest of your teammates there, friend.
Yeah. I mean, thinking about where we stood at the beginning, like you said, the sort of hold that they have on the game right now, 95% win probability. The esportsbet.io odds were pretty significantly into the favor of Water and Enjoyers, at least in that game one. Now going into this one, it's feeling kind of rough for them. You can find these hex pickoffs so easily. Stoikov just gets obliterated. And Palantimos, if he's not careful, might be in trouble too. Global out, turns. They're all standing right next to him. Does not want a black hole for this as the global comes out, the second one there. So didn't have another answer to take off that silence. Could have just chronoed them potentially otherwise.
It is crazy to think that if he just had, like, I don't know, a flicker there, they all get chronoed in the black hole.
Yeah.
But he only has the BKB, you know? He didn't purchase the Manta. He's now going for the Lincolns next.
Need to be careful about their positioning again. Every time these fights start with Clockwork getting in there, have to be very concerned about the big turn coming from Enigma, Faceless Void. Even down 20,000 net worth. It's a scary state to try and go high ground against these guys. And jump in, finds him. Tons of damage. Blink dead. Does have buyback, but Disruptor in trouble. Mary going to drop. So 4 dead, and just like that, Team Bald look like they finally put themselves in position to be comfortable pushing up for high ground.
Making it look very comfortable here. And Roche, I mean, we're going to get timer here in a couple seconds. They might be compelled to wait again just because of all the crazy team fight they have. Radiant are not currently glyphing. They're letting that one slide. It's going to be a minute and a half until the Aegis.
Okay. So if they can get this other set here, it'd be really nice for them. Obviously do have that buyback on Enigma, but don't want to use it. And it looks like it is just going to be 2 sets of racks here gained. Can they find anybody on the retreat? Orc pops the Shadow Step. Stoikov nearby. Haunt is ready. Can jump onto one, but needs to break that Lincoln's to pull the Spectre back, and it doesn't look like they're going to find him. So they get the melee racks, don't get the range racks.
All right, we got 1 smoke on Disruptor.
And he
more
does
in the tank here.
Yeah, he does have that Aghanim Scepter you're talking about.
Yeah.
No Blink Dagger on
There's
the
the Lincoln
Enigma.
Sphere. You know, maybe Palantimos doesn't get insta sight this time.
Right.
Still has to be worried about the bash and the just by default, but no sights or abyssals.
True. I mean, if they get both
I like
of them, though.
Pablo's play here. True. He's got this ward up on the high ground. He's just chilling. He's ready to pop smokes, blink back, knowing what his job is. And, well, here it comes. Oh, they know. Oh, wait. No, that was his own ping. And popped. See ya.
Palantimos did not go with his team. They throw out the flare. Spot 1. Zip Zapper going over on the high ground now. See if they can get
The
some
Ninja
other
Gear
vision
wraparound
done.
from Pablo.
Do they have any wards? Jan spots 1. Thinks about it. Pablo jumps in. They find Zip Zapper. Immediately jumps. Caught. Static Storm down. They don't have anything. This is the Aghanims. And now the Chrono connects onto 3. Do they have the follow-up damage? Black Hole ready to go. Connects onto both of them. But he gets pushed out of it. Gork gets glimpsed back in.
He's got no mana. There's no He has mana now.
Need to get the hell out of there. Palantimos still alive as the buybacks come out fast and furious. Everybody trying to escape. But
home for mana.
He's in trouble. He is in trouble. Gets the time walk to walk away. And yeah, Stoikov forced
staff. Is he dead if he globals?
I mean, maybe. Regardless,
right,
I think that they're going to be dead anyways. Pablo with the BKB standing tall there. Does have another jump. Palantimos, he actually gets away. Oh my God, I can't believe he lived there. Glimpse. Pulls back 1. Zip Zapper still doing a lot of damage.
Just be happy you're alive.
With that Daedalus, but you look at him coming back in. Oh, Snowball up to high ground. Everybody's barely surviving. Zip Zapper in trouble.
Turn?
Palantimos. Oh, the turn.
Palantimos?
He has to run. He's got to get out of there. Stoikov with the pushback. How are they winning this fight? 1 bash needs another one. Can he get his Snowball out? Palantimos dead for 80. It was only a moment looking like it was going to work. No longer. Gork down low, but not dead. He is going to survive. Get the TP back home. That was close.
Look how much damage was done.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Yeah.
25k, 25k. Oh my, dude, there were so many moments there where I thought they were throwing a little bit without those globals. Bangan held it for so long. At first he was out of mana, which I understood. Then his mana came back and he was casting other spells. I was like, oh, okay, he's not going to go for it. And then he had mana and he could have globaled with it when he was being hit by the kisses, but I think he was worried about like a 4-staff save. And he really waited for that global, and then somehow he survives. But then Water and Joyce came back out because they felt like this is our one chance. Like, we have to fight them here, and we're going to have any hope. And it almost worked, shockingly.
Well, now, Refresher Shard online, and Water and Enjoyer is going to have to find a way to keep themselves okay here. But I think Team Bald might have gotten to the point where they can force this game 3 now. Refresher Shard being given over to the Spectre, so double Haunt, always super annoying to deal with, and of course has that Haunt illusion damage talent. Man, oh man.
That's a lot of damage.
What a freaking game.
Whew. All right. Let's take a deep breath there, ladies and gentlemen. Get to relax a little here. Water Rune Enjoyers. How can they get back to enjoying this game? Well, the Aegis is on the Coddle. The Spectre does have buyback, though, unfortunately. So that's a bit of a toughie.
True. Very true.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess you try and catch the Silencer. That would be great. However, he has a 4-staff and a Refresher. That makes him hard to catch.
That dude's a liver.
Yeah, he is a liver. And your Clockwork, well, he's more of the onions. He's just, layers of death.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's a liver and onions in there somewhere.
I like it.
Yeah. You ever had liver?
I have. A couple of different times.
Awful.
Remember, I used to work in a restaurant. Well, you just have to cook it right.
Yeah. I mean, still, why?
Okay.
I mean, I get in the old days, use every part, but these days, like, come on.
Unbelievable. Spoiled. That's you.
That's true. Great iron source, though,
True.
Cooked it one time for baby food. Never doing that again. It was disgusting. The whole house just reeked.
Oh, no. Yeah, that's a problem. If food tastes bad, but it also smells bad, you're really in a not great spot.
That's liver, baby. Liver bad out here. Livers in the Dota world, that's just great. Love being the liver.
True. Oh, that's what you're trying to do. I see. It took me a second. My bad. I was like, why is he talking about liver?
Well, you said liver.
That's
you
true.
said he's a liver. Yeah, this is...
I got you.
Oh, jeez.
It took me a second.
Wow. Falling apart here.
All right, 45
you
minutes
went to Europe for too long.
And Team Bald, they are looking to close this one out now. Sitting pretty. And they can just sort of slowly keep farming up to more items if they want to. They can go high ground. But obviously, still a very scary proposition against Enigma, against Faceless Void. I mean, you think about it, right? Like, 29,000 net worth lead, that's just Spectre. If you catch him in a black hole... Maybe Black Hole's not the best example because you'd still do damage with Dispersion. But, you kill one of these other heroes. You kill Coddle, for instance. That's where things feel real bad. Well, that feels very bad. With the buyback, Static Storm down.
They left very quickly after that buyback.
Yeah, they did.
Nope.
That was a good play.
That was instant annihilation. A simple punch into this ridiculous Snapfire.
True. That's one of those moments where you can imagine, I guess if you black hole, it's not really going to be good enough even because it is global and you have to reset anyways. A Lotus choice for Enigma. Okay. So Lotus ready. Throw that onto one of your teammates most likely, but with no buyback on the Faceless Void, feeling very tough for them to go in. You know who does have a buyback, though?
Whomst?
Silencer.
Oh, that's a great hero to have a buyback. If he loses his buyback at any point in this late game, I will be incredibly disappointed.
It's fair.
That's like the #1 rule of Silencer. Just please have buyback.
Well,
All game, by the way. That never ends.
DD up top. We'll see if they pass that one over. I think Gork might be a little too far away to go in and get that one. We'll have to see. Yeah, they're going to give it to Zip Zapper, it looks like, instead.
Oh, you shouldn't have.
You ready?
So a lot
All
of
right, Pablo,
damage.
go do it again. Here we go. He's going to go punch somebody.
They're waiting, hoping to find somebody. Pablo, ready to go at a moment's notice. Yawned. They pinged right on top of him. Stokov is ready. He's in position to go for a counterplay with the lasso. Spots one. Stoikov needs to be careful here.
14.
Aegis on this coddle for another 50 seconds.
Pablo
34,000
just
gold.
farms. If they just get Pablo, oh, he's just dead. Okay.
Jumped immediately. BKB out. Tried to find that back line. 4 staff. Stoikov dead. We on to Mary. Mary trying to get out of there. Does manage to escape. Now Gork under control for the moment. Palantimos thinking about a jump. Not committing for it yet. And Team Bald just hitting the tower from the low ground. No Bat Rider for 100 seconds, and this might be what they've been waiting for. Do they feel confident to just stick around a little bit longer, finish off this tower, maybe stick around for the racks as well? Weha walks in, Palantimos, he's glimmered, waiting for his moment. Looking for an opening here. They're all grouped together. The Chrono connects onto 2. Didn't find the Kato in the midst of that, but will blow up the Snapfire. Completely dead. Yule Scepter to keep one alive for the moment. And, well, they have the Cogs pushback. Gork dropping lower and lower. But without the Kato being found, it's hard to make this fight happen. Gork jumps for the back lines. Goes right on to Disruptor, but ends up abyssaling himself. Malefice is out. Blake, he finds 1, finds 2 with the black hole. Gork in trouble. Global comes out. He's still super low, but getting regen back up. Can they chase him down here? Force step in.
Oh, he's just out of vision.
They can't get him. And with that, they hold their racks, but it cost them a lot.
Gotta be a little bit worrisome about the mana pool here. Oh, Bengen. It's getting tight a couple times here with these globals.
True. Well, 50 minutes, 32,000 gold lead. Water and Enjoyers,
Win
they
probability.
hang on just barely.
Dota Plus is savage. It's,
Yeah.
It's hit Spectre mode. 0%.
No. They don't
Dun,
believe.
dun, dun. All right, wrap it up. Close the bets. It's over. 0%. Not actually allowed to play anymore. I will inform the players.
He's going to type it in all chat.
Yeah, I figure that's the most responsible thing to do. Just so you guys know,
Yeah.
Gabe
Well.
Newell says you've lost.
And it's been there for a little while, to be honest. If they can make a comeback
We
here,
flatlined a
on
while
Water
back.
yeah. If they can manage to make a comeback here, it would be one for the ages.
It must be bugged, right? It can't actually be 0% for 11 minutes.
I think so. I think that's where it's at.
I know. Well, sometimes it dies and it flatlines for that long. Like, surely, I feel like there should have been at least that one blip in there when they destroyed that sentry ward.
Maybe.
Dire
Maybe.
Courier killed,
Yeah, we'll just say it's bugged. That seems reasonable.
Yeah.
All right, here's a question. As Faceless Void, do you go for the Chronosphere AoE? Because you might have caught that coddle last time.
What's more likely? The backtrack saving you or the chrono catching someone more important? And do they have damage that's limited by the chrono AoE? Because sometimes that screws over like ranged cores that are playing with you, but not really in
That's
this
true.
one.
Yeah.
So,
Taunt. Find one.
Oh my goodness.
Stoikov dead again. And now finding this Faceless Void. trying to bring him down. Palantimos is there, jumps in. Chrono connects onto 2, wants to take down this Snapfire, but oh, the Wind Waker, pretty good item. And Gork in trouble, chasing for Zip Zapper, can't find him anymore. Gork turned upon the snowball, it's going to be reflected. Okay, do they have any extra damage to throw into this? It does not appear
Global
so.
2.
Palantimos, but immediately they get that global out, and that's going to cancel the black hole. Surely at this point, Team Bald are going to be able to close this game out. A pretty perfect performance coming out from them, with the exception of one big slip up there. But Water and Enjoyers, they're not willing to give up yet. They're going to buy back on multiple heroes. Drop down that Midnight Pulse. Pablo's there with the punch, though. The Hex is out. And Team Bald ready to dive damn near into the fountain, it feels like. As Mary jumps in there,
25.
they get the Wind Waker to pull him away. And GG is going to be called. We're going to a game number 3, 9 games today. Why not?
Oh my goodness. The big old level 25 Snapfire at the end, putting a stamp on this one.